What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel, DeLaBlackStar, aka DBS, and for today we are going to be eating what is this thing called? This is vegetable lo mein. So I got a different setup right now, so shout out to that person on YouTube. So I'm recording with my phone, but I'm going to be recording also with my camera, so that way you guys see my food and all that stuff. So it's like a combination of two. Alrighty, so let's open up this right now. I know I keep looking at myself. I should be looking at the thing right here, but anyways, let me open this. And yeah, and I have a little short story to tell you guys that just happened today to me. So this is the veggie pad thai. It's not as warm as earlier because I was setting up this right now, so I'm gonna be telling you the story. But yeah, so this is veggie pad thai, not pad thai. That was the other time that I did the pad thai. This is the lo mein, and it has broccoli, noodles. I see mushrooms, carrots, and I think that's repollo, I think, or lettuce, one of those. But yeah, let's begin. Really good stuff. I'm pretty sure that this light is gonna die because I didn't fully charge it. I don't think these lights don't last for too long, so just know that if it goes darker, it's because the light died. Last video I spoke a lot, so I don't know how people feel about that. So I'm just gonna keep it short in terms of what I'm gonna say. So about this new setup. All right, so I've been into videos. I'm just gonna share it, like kind of like budgeting videos and stuff like that. So the people that I watch, or whoever does budgeting videos, they have the setup like this, like, well, not with this. They don't look at they don't talk to the cam. They just have the camera facing down, and you see their notebooks, the agendas, whatever, right? I want to get into videos like that, but I'm thinking of creating a separate channel just for that, just because, I don't want to combine both. And yeah, I have more reasons as to that, why I want a separate channel. But anyways, so I was looking on YouTube. Thank God for YouTube. So I was looking on YouTube, searching like for tripods, because I had a tripod. I had like a large tripod. For whatever reason, I don't know what happened. Like, it got messed up, and I got frustrated, and I just threw it out. So no, it wasn't expensive, and I had it for a long time. So I was looking for tripods, but tripods like, like where I could face down the camera like this. And I was finding stuff, but it was like either do it yourself, or you have to buy like these pipes, PVC pipes, and I'm not for that. Sorry, I'm just not gonna do that. And then I saw other people, like YouTubers, like these are bigger YouTubers, with, like their nice setup, but then when you look at the price, it was like $200-$300, and I'm like, no, YouTube is not my full-time job. That's my daughter trying to get in here, and I'm not. Go. She's trying to get in here, and I don't want her because she's just making too much noise, and then you guys can't hear me or anything like that because she's on the iPad right now. So sorry, I went off of the tangent, but yeah, like $200-$300, and I'm like, that's too much money, because I am not a full-time YouTuber, so what's the point of me getting some expensive stuff if I'm not doing YouTube full-time? And you guys know that I take very long breaks and I not consistent with YouTube for many reasons. But yeah, YouTube, you know, it's not my job, so I was like, So I continued looking for YouTuber, you know, videos of YouTubers talking about their setups and stuff like that. I'm sorry about that. And I found a guy, and he was like less than 30 bucks. You could get a nice, you know, setup. This is not do it yourself or anything like that, because I don't want to do yourself. Like, I just don't. Like, oh my gosh, I'm like talking and I'm not eating. Sorry. Oh my god. I can't really go off on a tangent, but I'm talking about my new setup, so you won't hear about this setup again, this stuff. Anyway, so he's like, on Amazon you can purchase a mic boom, I think that's what it's called, right? So right now, a tripod mic stand with boom. Okay, I could do that. And then all you have to do is just get another piece, a metal piece, to just, I'm gonna show you because they brought two right here. You hook it up and then you put your camera. Since I have two cameras. I have my smaller Canon, my, what is this? I always forget, the G7X, and then I also have the Canon, the bigger Canon. So if you were to use a bigger DSLR, then you would have to either use pounds to make it heavy, like to balance this out, because if the camera is too heavy, it will tilt. But because I'm using my smaller camera, I don't need to do that. But yeah, that's what I'm recording right now. I'm like, oh my gosh, like this video was amazing. Like, it helped me, and it was cheap. I think the stand was like 20 something dollars, and then the bolts or whatever, the nuts, whatever things they're called, they were like 7 something. So yeah, like less than 30 bucks. So this what happened. I'm gonna post this video today, so when I'm referring today, is today August what, 16. Today is Sunday. It was coming today. I got a notification from USPS saying, oh, your item was delivered. It was given to an individual. I'm like, okay, it could be someone, you know, one of my neighbors. And they usually like leave it, you know, in front of the house, like inside in front of the house, or they just bring it up here and they just leave it in the front door. I didn't see anything. I'm like, what the heck? And I check like the trash, around the trash, whatever. Nothing. So I go upstairs. I look through the window to see where's the USPS truck. I see the truck station like in the corner. So I'm like, okay, let me get my rain boots and an umbrella. So when I went downstairs, the truck wasn't there anymore. And so I walked down the street, like down the hill, and I see the truck, but all the way towards the end of the street. So I'm like walking. I can't walk too fast because I just had surgery on my foot. I'm like walking and walking, and then my battery's dying. So this is what you guys are gonna get just for a bit, and then it's just gonna die. But anyway, so the truck, I see that is moving. So I'm like, crap, like I'm still all the way in the top of the hill. So I'm just gonna stop the camera because it's just like, hold on. All right. I have to charge it, but anyway. So I see the truck turning, and I'm like, crap. So I'm walking. Reached the bottom of the hill on the street. Made a left. I didn't see him. And then right in the corner, I saw him. I saw the truck, so I'm like, yes, let me just wait here, whatever. And then I see him in the truck, and I wave to him. And I'm like, hey, I just got a notification saying that my package was delivered, but nothing was delivered. So he's like, what? And I'm like, yeah. My neighbors, if they're, you know, they get the package, they usually bring it up here. They just leave it inside. So I'm like describing like, you know, like this is where I live, blah, blah, blah. You know, the cars that are parked, blah, 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 right? He's talking about a porch. I'm like, why is he talking about a porch? We don't have a porch. We just have a driveway. And I told him, you know, it was a mic stand. He's like, yeah, it's like a long box. I dropped it off. I'm like, well, there was nothing there. So he's like, okay, I'm going to, you know, so then he was like, but no one lives in there to tell you. And I'm like, no one. There's people there, but no one got the package. So he's like, okay, I'll make a turn and I'll go back. So I'm walking up again. And then when I'm like closer to my house, for whatever reason, something told me turn your neck. So I turned my neck, and guess where was the box? Like right across the street, in front of my house. Like he left it in the other house, like right in front, which they had a porch. So he actually left it, but he left it in the wrong thing. So I went up the porch. I took out my camera, took a picture of my box, just in case, you know, I'm not sure my neighbors, they have cameras and stuff like that, just in case, you know, no one thinks I'm taking someone's package or anything like that. So like so I cross the street, go to my house, and when I'm like going into my house, the truck is coming by. And then I went outside, like I met him on the street. I'm like, hey, you left the package in front, like this house, and this is where I live. Remember, this is, you know, and I told him again the description. He's like, oh, can I just look at the number? And he's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. He apologized a couple times. I'm not sure if he's a new driver, because I'm not sure. I'm trying to think like if they ever deliver on Sunday in my house, and I don't think so. There was one time like last week, I think it was, or 2 weeks ago, they said that they deliver a package to me, and it said because there was no they didn't have a place to leave it, which was a lie. Turns out my brother had purchased something as well, and he got the same notification. So we knew that USPS never came. So, and we got the package like 2 days after. Anyway, I'm wondering if he was like a new driver or whatever, because I've never seen him. He's a young guy. He apologized. You know, I know some people would be like really upset, really pissed off. But to me, this is a learning experience for him. Next time, for him to actually look at the numbers. I'm not sure. I would have to see the number, like what is the house number from across the street. And, you know, a learning experience for him, you know. I'm just glad that I was able to see it, and he actually dropped it off, but he just had it the wrong house. I know that my neighbors would have probably just dropped it here and stuff like that. So that's the story with this my new setup. So so funny. So yeah. So that's the story. I spoke so much, way too much. And I'm gonna cut it here because I don't want to drag it, and I don't know how. There's people that like to watch very long videos. There's people that don't like to watch long videos. So I'm just gonna keep it here to 16, but I might trim some stuff because I said some ums and stuff like that. So I don't know how people feel about the ums and stuff like that. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Subscribe to my channel. I really don't say that much. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, share it, blah blah. If you want to do it, I would appreciate. So anyway, so I hope you guys have a wonderful day, evening, or night, or afternoon, wherever you are. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.